Captain Cheazy's log, stardate 5904.13. We embark upon a new frontier as we approach the beginning of Phase 2 of modern gaming's AAA next-gen life cycle. The era with the best tech, the best graphics, solid-state drives, haptic feedback controllers, no limitations. AA and AAA game developers have everything at their fingertips to knock indie developers out of the water. Except one important asset.
No balls. No balls. No balls. No balls. No balls. No balls. You want to see balls?
Indie Developer X of playing games brings you an excuse to play with your ball and bang on balls. This is an all-game game about balls. Remember what I said about limitations breeding creativity in my PS2 video? How can you get personality from faceless characters that are just eyes on balls? Keep your eye on my ball, thank you very much. This game says so much using so little, dancing, jiving, quirky little Pokemon kind of balls. Take a look at the crab balls having a cookout. Is that a ball of will? It's a flaming ball, but it's meant to look like this. Is that a bald ball eagle? Did that say chairs pirates? Look at the oh. Is that a bald skull? This game dark as fuck. The ball is pissing on another ball. The ball is pissing on a bang on ball starts you off at the central hub as if it's just a hub, but it's the first level. So roll straight into makeup because you are the star, but stars are balls. Bust your way into the red carpet and steal the entire show after jumping into the decapitated Cheazyy. Use your limited and refined moveset. You can block, you can double jump and body slam, air dash and headbutt. The barebone gameplay works cause it's polished and precise, but you get a new challenge with that same basic moveset. This game is basically Jak and Daxter. This is Jak 2πr. As you progress, you unlock new items that give your basic movesets enhancements. It's kinda low on cooldown, so there's a lot of room for chaos to occur and for you to be the most overpowered thing in the game. Spam jump to flap your helmet wings to cover large gaps, or use your octopussy helicopter hat to fall with style. After a while, you unlock elemental weapons. You may accidentally set fire to the entire mini forest or blow up Kami House when you go Super Saiyan. There are plenty of Easter eggs to discover, outfits and weapons to unlock, and they're worth unlocking even though you have the same moveset because the environments encourage gaming liberty. And they managed to tell enough of a few stories without a single line of text or a single coherent line of spoken dialogue. Rather, the environments present an anthology within a story to you. And the best part is how interactive these environments get with obstacles and NPCs and storytelling through level design. You go from a Viking invasion, the first vista that teases the draw distance, in a platformer. You can make your way through the farmlands to the castles, overthrow the bad king, and go into the Colosseum where you face Roman warriors and take a break in the underground bathhouse level with the Teenage Mutant Ninja balls. Pikachu, no! And it's not just Easter eggs. You can turn this valley full of trees and fencing into this. I paid paradise, now can I put up the parking lot? If you just expand the Viking level, I'd still regard this as a good game, but it doesn't end here. Fuck, it barely even begins. Face the last boss and enter the cold race to space. Now you think it's America versus the Soviets, but to your surprise, aliens that are shaped like triangular prisms. They've been touched by an angle. Go figure. You can detour to Vice City and spend some time with the flamingos or holiday goers, go to the beach bar and discover everybody's dead to alligators. Welcome to the Florida Everglades, I'm petting swamp puppies. How about you visit the Soviet side, hike up the snowy mountain and take in the sights that that's against TOS. After fighting snow yetis and destroying these kids' castle, it's time to get to work. What's the context for me to platform this level? Well, you gotta assemble your rocket of choice, liberate mission control, and zoom into space for the finale on the moon. Excuse me? I said assemble your rocket? Please? Please? Thank you. Once you're back, you can use the foam rolls to place these mini models after level so your ball can play with smaller balls. And because this game has different regions based off real world locales, it's a game that shows us the beauty of national sovereignty. We are all beautiful because we are different. Even as balls, we are our flags. We are how we behave. Without the differences, we'd be an uninteresting homogeneous clump. Every nation would be the same, and if every level in this game was the same, it'd be a boring ass game. But it's not the scale. You can have pet balls. I mean, look at the ghost ball, the ninja ball, the Pikachu. Look at the car ball. Look at the little guy driving the car. Come on. As if the studio, the Nordic invasion, and the 50 space race weren't enough settings, you can AC black flag this shit in the Kraken's last coins.
Welcome back to the era of the 2000s, where every game had to be tropical and wasn't bound by the need to make everything, as Clint Eastwood would say, stylish. But unlike the 2000s, the graphics ain't bad today. The tech ain't bad. You get draw distance and awesome water as a standard. And yes, I'm well aware this is an Unreal Engine game. I'm well aware you can attribute it to an asset flip slop piece, but that is if those flipping the assets didn't have a vision they were trying to achieve. You get a series of archipelago islands to explore and collect the Kraken coins. Imagine CRDs, but this time you're the cannonball. This is a shocker map because you get a map instead of some beacons. This level uses islands as the zone, so you're sailing along on your floaty McBoatface, exploring these isles of mystery, visiting the Chess Pirate Cove and getting a ratatouille, getting attacked by pirate ships, which is their mistakes. Hop up the jump pad, smash the 3 masts, and watch as the ship sink into Davy Jones. Hell, take on Davy Jones himself, or bound across red rooftops in the lemonade town of the Spanish Inquisition. Collectathons wear thin if the collectibles ain't worth it, but you get outfits, hats, weapons, shields. Look at the calculator shield that says boobs when you block. Turn your bounce slams into a firestorm. Spawn goon balls to fight your enemies for you. Use electricity, and I like the boobs. A large chunk of the more desirable collectibles come from the boss and mini-boss battles, and this game has no shortage of either. Enter a new challenger. Step onto the ring to face the space sumo wrestler. Hop in with the Mexican jumping beans. Kurosawa showdown this shit with a farmer frog that will crush you with its fat ass. Each mini boss is necessary for the level to progress to face the big bad boss, and it's that typical platformer kind of boss you come to love from platformers. It's not about dodging savage combos that barely give you time to breathe, but it is about timing, precision, and cheesing. Because your ball is so overpowered, that's what she said, you can play the boss battles how you want. It's more fun if you do it how it was intended, but they're not difficult by any means and are very, very engaging. This is a low mental effort game, but it's not brainless. Block with your overpowered shield, dash to dodge, dash to hit, hold, dash to roll. Don't get flattened, don't get lost, and don't die. It's quick. It can be finished quick and multiple times, and it's perfect for those who are too busy to sink hundreds of hours into a game where the story takes precedence over the gameplay, but the story itself is thin, hollow, and checkboxy. Instead, you can spend a happy weekend bouncing away in a bright world with no stakes attached. From a Viking invasion, a 50 space race to the pirate land, we then get to see time trouble in kaiju land. You arrive and it's like, oh no, is this gonna be like the pirate level? But here's the trick. Each island is a different Japan in a different time zone. Tokyo 1999, where the streets are bustling and where you turn into a race car tire ball when you land on the racetrack and it goes vroom vroom, and you can start a concert for some idols and sing with them. The stylized look of this Japan couple with creative surprises hiding in each corner makes it worth exploring without the incentive of collectibles. You can unlock different floaties to explore the time split waters, discover Kami House, and use your Kinto Cloud from Dragon Ball Z to train with Muten Roshi Turtle. Be careful, because if you go Super Saiyan inside the house and you destroy the man's house, sail on your inflatable Kinto Cloud onto the shores of time and bounce your way up to face the burger and fries boss so you can beat him and win the ketchup and mustard jetpack. I'm not even lying. I really like the ketchup and mustard jetpack. I have a burger. Happy Cheazyy. Take a second to pause and write a haiku at the spa, or fight your way up to battle Takeshi in his castle. Defend the land from the Mongolian Queen's invasion and the
I gave myself blue ball. I need a break. Time to visit the zoo. This isn't a zoo, this is a resort. Uh-oh, oh no, uh-oh. I set fire to the zoo. Oh. What have I done? This is the coolest thing. If you jump close to the water sprinkler with the fire, it activates the... This game is on... Oh, this bowling is fun, but I missed the horse. Do I have to reinstall Tsushima to get the horse back? And they got the horse in the wild, wild west, baby. Put on your cowboy hat, partner, and barge out of the saloon doors. It's Red Ball Redemption. Ride the go-karts and enjoy the scenic view of the frontiers, red dust canyons, and pristine water. And it's more than set dressing. Walking through dried crops with a torch sets them alight and spawns popcorns. I caught this in the stables. A horse training on the treadmill to reach 1 horsepower. It's funny you have these horses because I rode through the sunflowers on a floaty horse, which didn't have to go that hard. Then I got lost in Mexico City, where it's always a fiesta. Bang on Balls doesn't revolutionize gaming, but everything they do weighs heavy with creativity and quirky cerebral humor that makes this world so engaging to explore and continue to play in. This is how Red Dead ended. You ready for satisfaction maxing? Keep your eye on the beaver. Ooh, oh, let's do it again. That's just, look at, in a world where so many games look the same, feel the same, and play the same, here's a game that's just fun. It's fun to play, it's fun to explore, it's fun to collect and discover. The levels are gorgeous and stylized. It's got a Jak and Daxter vibe to it, and even with that standard, it doesn't disappoint. And it's a good way to pass more time until Team Reptile drops Hyperfunk or until Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. Ghost of Yote didn't win a damn thing. A damn thing.